Static Group Live. We're a static group, side by side. Old school gaming, pixel pride. Raids and quests, we come alive. Static Group Live, we will survive. Yeah, Static Group Live, keeping dreams alive. When the moon comes up, the torches light. After dark plays Pantheon all night. Draq casts fireballs, the wizards flame. Dymlos waves banners leading the game. Mr. C sings as the battles rage. Bardic songs fill the ancient stage. Gulo charms with the wink and grin. Vandraad heals while the fights begin. Mark summons creatures dark and wild. Together they fight chaos reconciled. We're a static group, side by side. Old school gaming, pixel pride. Raids and quests, we come alive. Static Group Live, we will survive. Another night, another fight to see. Chaos theory takes on monsters in memory. Selec leads with his arrows true. Airy enchants, weaving magic through. Essence spells light up the sky. Sour aim will never die. Feasty calls on spirits near. Together they conquer, they have no fear. When it's just two friends on the screen, Mr. C and Gulo, the ultimate team. Co-op chaos, laughter loud. Pros before foes, gaming proud. Yeah, down. Yeah, die. Final, grab your gear, come take the ride. Static Group Live, we're here worldwide. Pixel hearts and battle cries. Static Group Live, where the legend never dies. Static Group Live. We're a static group, side by side. Old school gaming, pixel pride. Raids and quests, we come alive. Static Group Live, we will survive. Yeah, Static Group Live, keeping dreams alive. When the moon comes up, the torches light. After dark plays Pantheon all night. Draq casts fireballs, the wizards flame. Dymlos waves banners leading the game. Mr. C sings as the battles rage. Bardic songs fill the ancient stage. Gulo charms with the wink and grin. Vandraad heals while the fights begin. Mark summons creatures dark and wild. Together they fight chaos reconciled. We're a static group, side by side. Old school gaming, pixel pride. Raids and quests, we come alive. Static Group Live, we will survive. Another night, another fight to see. Chaos theory takes on monsters in memory. Selec leads with his arrows true. Airy enchants, weaving magic through. Essence spells light up the sky. Sour aim will never die. Feasty calls on spirits near. Together they conquer, they have no fear. When it's just two friends on the screen, Mr. C and Gulo, the ultimate team. Co-op chaos, laughter loud. Pros before foes, gaming proud. Yeah, down. Yeah, die. Final, grab your gear, come take the ride. Static Group Live, we're here worldwide. Pixel hearts and battle cries. Static Group Live, where the legend never dies. ultimate team. Co-op chaos, laughter loud. Bros before foes, gaming proud. Yeah, down. Yeah, down. Final, grab your gear, come take the ride. Static Group Live, we're here worldwide. Pixel hearts and battle cries. Static Group Live, where the legend never dies.
Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 208 of The Rewind, a podcast dedicated to keeping its listeners on the cutting edge of the MMORPG Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. The moment you have all been waiting for, the return of the live format Rewind. Even though we are live, and I'm trying to make it through this whole intro without a mess up, Draq and I have to take the first moment to say thank you to such a great community. Thank you for being the best. Thank you for being the best. Second part, the live money grab. Though Draq didn't have to pay me for 7 hours of editing this week, this show still costs money. Clearly it does, because I need a new camera. Please visit the links below to help me get a camera that's worth a gosh darn so you can see my beautiful face once again. No more Dymlos face until we get 2 new members. I realize that's not a good reason to subscribe, but do it anyway. Lastly, today we revitalize Theric's worst nightmare, the live rewind. Crack open your favorite adult beverage for a game that will land you in the hospital. Every time Draq says like, smacks his lips, or speaks away from his microphone, take the tiniest possible sip of your beverage, and after the show ends, you will have adult beverage poisoning. In the meantime, enjoy our initial thoughts on Black Rose Keep, Sweet Papa Joppa's return to streaming, and another MMO EA sighting? Now, on with the show.
Woo woo woo! Dymlos,
What's up, everybody?
I'm so excited. The only thing that could make this better is if you were actually on camera.
Yeah.
I know, like I said in the intro, we need 2 new members so I can buy a new camera.
I may have to break open the Draq stash. I may have to actually crack some funds and purchase you camera.
Do not
like
make
the Disney
Draq
Vault?
spend his own money on my camera. That's terrible. Come on, people. You're here, you watch the show, you watch the After Dark every week. Give Draq $5 so he can buy me a camera.
That's all the camera costs. It's $5. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Only the cheapest dollar store cameras out there.
Oh man.
Speaking of dollars, this week we get a very special live reading of our Patreon readers. So Mr. C, why don't you take it away?
So yeah, you're gonna see a little bit how the sausage is made, because usually I edit a lot of this and then I boost it and I get rid of the background. But you're just gonna hear all this shit now. So hope you guys are ready. The heroes bowed as King Draq entered the Grand Hall. Anton Duviditis, the Darkmere Shaman Glyphkeeper, lowered his head respectfully. Churodude Gnome Summoner grinned nervously. Kalarak Dwarf Paladin stood tall with pride. Eliv Halfling Rogue twirled a dagger in salute. Ziplock's Darkmere Rogue nodded sharply. Annoying Llama Human Monk gave a crisp bow. Screech Scar Bard strummed a short tune of honor. Archbishops, Dwarf Paladin, knelt solemnly, whatever. Dwimble Gnome Rogue smirked, but bent low, pressing a quick kiss to King Draq's ring. King Draq spoke. Your courage and skill have protected the realm. We thank you all. The adventurers exchanged proud glances, hearts warmed, their deeds now etched into legend.
Sometimes it's
Uh,
sometimes it's good to be the king. Sometimes it's good.
So, yeah, sometimes, you know.
unless your voice sounds like Dorkachu's wiener voice.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
this is why Theric stopped this so long ago.
Yeah,
He was like, this is over. We're never doing this again. The live rewind is over forever. And here we are, episode 208, back, baby. We're back.
Dymlos was like, or no, Mr. C was like, how long is this going to take? And Dymlos was like, it's going to be an hour. And I'm like, you better plan for 2. All right. Well,
It's funny because Dymlos was like, we're not going over an hour.
Yeah, we're cutting it off. As soon as I've set an alarm for an hour, and as soon as it goes off, we're cutting it, no matter where we're at.
we'll see
Hey,
how
we're
that
in
goes.
number 1 of the top 5, or number 5 of the top 5. We're done. Sorry. You want to hear the rest of it? Too bad. We're out of here.
All
For
right.
next week.
Well, let's hit the news and notes bumper, and then let's talk about some Pantheon stuff. Here we go.
This week in Visionary Realms News and Notes.
Fancy. We got all the bumpers today. All the bumpers.
Oh, yeah.
Look how much work you had to put into this, Draq.
I mean,
like, this was a lot.
This was a semi-effort laden task. It was a big deal.
You could even
Well,
say it
you
was
are a big deal.
3/4 assed.
Well, speaking of Herculean tasks, VR has successfully launched BRK.
Whoa.
So fun.
Yeah.
Where's Vendini and playing the soundboard?
Yeah, hold on. It's gonna take a minute.
We really wanted Vendini to be here, but he unfortunately had something else he had to do, so couldn't make it. But we are here. We have personally played Pantheon for what, about 4.5 hours? BRK?
Yeah, we put a good
played
crack into it.
Pantheon for 4.5
Oh,
hours.
I'm sorry, BRK.
That's not a good start.
That's not a
for
good start.
BRK, yeah.
No, we played BRK for about 4.5 hours.
Oh, let me edit that out. Oh, wait.
Oh,
wait. Whoopsie doodles.
So I just want to start with just kind of like, what's our thoughts? What do we think about BRK? How was our first dip into BRK? What do you guys think? Mr. C, we'll start with you. You are the special guest. So
Okay.
our little dip
I
into
was hoping
BRK.
someone else to go ahead of me, but you know,
Steal all their
it is.
points. I'm looking to steal your stuff, okay?
Obviously we like Black Rose Keep. It's a big area. Well, I'm having a seizure. The content is challenging, but it's not. It didn't really feel unfair. It was just like, okay, this does this. We have to adjust for this. And I feel like it's good, but also I feel like VR had a lot riding on this. They were like, hey, everyone's gonna come back for Black Rose Keep. Everyone's coming back for Black Rose Keep, right? And then only some people came back for Black Rose Keep, and not everybody came back to Black Rose Keep. I don't know. That's how I felt. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
Yeah, I noticed.
I mean, yeah.
When we were streaming Thursday, at most of the time we were the only people streaming. And I mean, definitely
It was
for
a
like,
little late too.
I mean, we started at 9.
I guess we
Eastern.
did start early. Yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah,
my
we didn't do our
browser.
normal.
I think there
after
was
time.
there was one stream on when we started, and then that stream ended pretty quickly. So almost the entire time we were the only ones going at it. So yeah, not. And there were definitely, I had people that I follow on Twitch that were previous Pantheon streamers that were not streaming Pantheon. Now, to be fair, a lot of people were streaming Borderlands 4, which did come out at the same time as BRK did.
Womp, 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 womp,
So,
womp.
all of you that think that...
Oh, you mean that VR didn't stop production of BRK for Borderlands 4 like they did for Monsters and Memories? Oh my god!
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely choose releasing for Borderlands 4 over Monsters and Memories, because Monsters and Memories, the Venn diagram, it's a lot more of a circle than Borderlands 4.
The Vendini diagram?
The Vendini
The
diagram.
Venn diagram. We'll do one sad air horn for a missing Vendini. That's all you get. One, the saddest air
so
horn.
sad.
I know.
It's a true
Man, how does
story.
Vendini do this? This is hard. How does he do the
I don't know.
soundboard?
It's because he doesn't watch chat or be on camera. Like, if you have to be entertaining, which he doesn't, and it never is.
Yeah,
he can
yeah. You
play
just have to
the-
come in
he
here
can
and,
soundboard.
and be like, "Yeah, you guys suck.
Okay,
Let me buff you. Quit running away." And then he
Oh
goes,
yeah, right. And then I'm done. So, Curran Gray in the chat here makes the perfect point, and this is exactly what I wanted to talk about: is that there are so many people out there that are still gonna wait, right? Like it just does not matter what is getting released. People have played the game, they've seen enough, and now they want 1.0. So I think there's plenty of people that are just going to wait until the very end and not mess around with this EA stuff, because honestly, there's so much still broken stuff in there. They just get disappointed, right? Like it's easy to feel bad when things are still not fixed after however long, either an EA or if you are like us VIPs and have been around for longer. I mean, there's still so much stuff that needs to be fixed. It's unbelievable. So I can, after taking, I don't know, say 6 months to a year off, coming back and still kind of feeling the same. Yeah, there's new content here. Yeah, there's new content there, but it's still the same gameplay. So, I mean, there's new stuff in BRK. It was fun. We're going to talk about that later, but that's the reason why not everybody came back, to your question, Draq.
Right. Also,
I mean, there's this a whole other angle too, where there's gonna be wipes, and everyone's
was
like,
just
"Hey,
about
I'm
to
gonna
say
put
that.
a lot of time into this." Yep, stealing your points, Draq.
thanks, Mr. C. Appreciate that.
No problem. Listen, my follow-up's even better. If I put so much time in this, I don't want all my progress to be gone. And hitting level 40 in Pantheon takes a freaking while. And do you want to undo this? All that progress. I don't know if you guys can hear. There's a guy revving his car nearby. Hopefully you can't hear it. Whatever.
No,
but
that
also,
new fancy microphone cuts it out.
thankfully it does. Also, even games that I love, like Aaron Shore, I did all the content at early access release, and I'm basically waiting for 1.0 to come out so that I can return and do all the content. I'm not going to do every little update, even though I love Aaron Shore, I love Bergy Media, great devs. I'm still waiting for
Slurp,
1.0.
slurp.
Slurp,
My
slurp,
goodness,
slurp. Yep,
Mr. C.
Yep.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well, I liked it. I thought it was good. I don't know that I
Way
would.
to go.
I don't know that I would call it pointing to the rafters and hitting, the home run, calling your own shot. But I think it was better than I expected, and I think it was fairly smooth, which is not necessarily a given for BR. They did take the extra week, which as I said,
2 weeks.
or 2 weeks, as I said at the time, I was like, I don't mind that you took the extra time. The timing on it was problematic, but the taking the time is always fine with me. I'd rather have the semi-smooth launch than...
We've said that for 7 years.
Yeah, I'd rather have the semi-smooth launch than... Oh, Mr. Big Maple Dini just found my corpse. I ran out here earlier. I was like, I'm going to find a great spot to perch. I'm going to just run past all these gray mobs that, of course, can't see through Invis, and they, of course, murdered me. So Big Maple Dini just found my corpse.
Remember, we saw the named mob that had the See Invis trait.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, absolutely.
You gotta be super careful here.
Dude, it's death around every
I did
corner.
want to mention that Bro Quiet Storm asked about VR saying that they did VR say that they thought people would come back? No, that is our opinion. That was 100% Static Group Live's opinion that we thought people would come back, and it didn't happen as much as we thought it would.
Well, also, they did a lot of like promo for Black Rose Keep. They're
Sure.
like, hey, it's coming out on this day. We're gonna do this big trailer. I mean, I guess.
I mean, there's a difference
Joppa was talking about
between
it, but-
marketing your product and
Yeah.
saying that people will come back.
I mean, I guess, but that's the feel. That's the feels I got from.
For sure, for sure. It was. We hoped that a lot more people would come back, but it was busy. Like, it was busier. It was probably about twice as many people that play regularly. I would say that,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Stormona 0 was almost full, and Stormona 1 was also almost full. So, and those are the two busiest servers.
Right.
Our shards.
One,
So
one,
yeah, no, it was good.
one slight downer. It wasn't it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, or that we thought it might be, but maybe just because we weren't big enough to see tons of them. But we did notice that there were more level 45 plus people in the zone than there were level 20 to 40. 20 to 40, I believe, is the level range for the zone. So
Yeah.
there were a lot of people that were camping, like high level people that were camping gray mobs for the named spots, which is kind of like,
That's nutty.
it's kind of a bummer, because you don't want your brand new content for people just to go to the end and sit there. But they couldn't have done it they couldn't have fixed that without a wipe. And I know they really don't want to wipe until they get to launch.
They could have done a start fresh server, and that's the only place that had Black Rose Keep.
Ooh, but you would have had to level though to get to Black Rose Keep.
And how else do you keep the 50s out? If we wiped, we're doing the same
You
thing.
know, they could have done a fresh start server, but you start at 15. Like they just ding.
There you go.
You just auto ding to 15. That would have been cool.
Or
But
here's a crazy idea. They say, hey, we're testing Black Rose Keep. You can choose, we're testing it this day, level 15 characters, testing because this day, level 30 characters, testing this day, level 40 characters. And then once they're done with the testing, they just, close it, and then maybe just let it go free and wild to the rest of the servers, be like, hey, if you really want more Black Rose Keep, we're gonna release it.
right. I mean, that might have been cool. They didn't. It's fine.
A lot of things they could have done.
This isn't a hack on that. I thought it would be cool.
That's a no for me, dog.
What else do we got here? Let me hit the show notes here. Oh, we got a poster of the week. Vandraad has weighed in on his thoughts. And Vandraad is, man, I think he was there on day one. I think he signed the paperwork with Brad McQuaid. He has been a long time member of the VIP community, and so whenever we can,
Over 9,000.
indeed, whenever we can get his thoughts, just love to do that. So Vandraad kind of listed his likes and his dislikes, and I think they're pretty fair. He says he likes the size. I thought I was a little blown away by the size.
Huge. Yeah, for sure.
The size originally that I played, it was not like this at all. Like it was
You played like a tenth of it, right?
it was way smaller. I haven't even seen the part that I played before. I think it's probably the top of the thing over there across the way, because it was like a little, just like a little entrance, like a little hill up, and then you were in the castle. That was Black Rose Keep. It's now there's all this whole bridge system, and you're going up, and like it's really cool. I really like the bridges. The Vandraad mentions the verticality. Very cool. Love the verticality. VR does this amazing thing, and Joppa says that he's inspired by Zelda and climbing, and I think they just do a fantastic job with making a vertical world, and it just really makes things interesting for me. I really like the way that they design things vertically. And then new NPC abilities. Love the new NPC abilities. We had to adjust when we were playing. We had to adjust our strategy. We had to adjust the way we were doing things. We definitely died to new abilities. We were definitely reading things. All those things were great. And then he missed.
That's why we play the game.
Dude, so fun. Things he dislikes, he thinks the mobs are maybe a little bit too dense. They are pretty dense, and they respawn fast.
Well, the other problem is
Dude,
that the mobs
it was
also
awesome.
spawn other mobs, so
Right. They also
I think that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. And then he says they need...
I love that about it.
Yeah.
This was particularly a super fun point to me. I know I'm the monk and I have no mana and all I do is just hit the auto attack button and some skills, but that's what made it fun for me as the DPS. I'm sure it was super stressful for Vin having to be the healer, and 100% stressful for Marks being the tank. Like, you just have to be on your game if you're one of those primary roles. But Deeps, this is our heyday. I loved every second of this. I can't wait to play this more. Hope maybe this weekend with all you guys, but definitely Monday.
Yeah, 100%. And then
I mean, I'm wondering about how, like, this is good for us as a more or less static who goes in here, but I'm curious how pickup groups are gonna fare in
Not
Black Rose
well.
Feed, because they're
They're gonna get past those the wood choppers, the lumberjacks, and get to where we were and just die over and over again. It's not gonna be good. You need to be on your game. If you're playing a tank and you want to hold this at level, you need either be 5 levels over what you're killing or get good. One of the two.
GG, bro.
Yeah.
And then
bro.
he mentioned, this is one minor gripe that I also had, and I said it, and Bronson also said it. Bronson came on our stream the other day and mentioned about how there was going to be new equipment, new robes, new stuff.
He didn't say that. He said that it was going to be more colorful,
All right.
which, I mean, I guess is slightly true, but also there's still a lot of brown.
A lot of brown. And
There's always going to be a lot of brown until next big patch drop, next big content drop. Then there's going to be a lot of blue.
Dabbo dee dabbo da.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for some more color, specifically with robes.
Well, we're if we're talking like color of the scheme of the game, we're still in the same biome, right? Like, remember Joppa talked about going to a new biome with Wild Zen and loved seeing all these new different colors. We're still in Thronefast biome. It sucks. It's boring. It's human. It's the human of biomes, and I hate it.
It's the human of biomes.
But I mean, like, Hangor's a little bit of color. You know, got a little bit of blue and a little, you know, some whites. It's not brown. You know, that's mildly exciting. That's better than human country USA.
Then you got to stop trying to get Draq up to that
I mean, he's
that
trying to
mountain, because he needs to do the show. He needs to not be playing Pantheon.
He's trying to kill me.
Just run around. Isn't there's a much smaller way up, right?
Let me finish this point, and then you guys can get on stuff, and then I will go around.
He'll
here.
try to climb up there.
I'll
It sounds like
try
you
to
need to
climb.
give him. You need to give him.
You gotta log the shaman on too.
Yeah, the shaman.
Puppy.
Oh, Draq.
Oh boy.
Oh, Draq.
They're not even a real country anyway.
It's so true. Before we get to Joppa, we have another blog. So Joppa released a blog right before BRK. You know, we like to cover all the blogs. Did you guys have any thoughts about the blogs? I thought it was pretty good. You know, nothing hugely revealing there, but
No, it was good. I love that. I know we scoffed at the blog first, but I think they're doing a great job with it. They're likely using AI to write this out.
That's not a good
So
sign.
it sounds good-ish, but it also just makes everything precise and to the point. It's not like we have to listen to a 5-hour Joppa stream to get a minuscule point because he talks about 100,000 things ADD style, right? And this just makes it clear and concise, and it's quite good. So I'm glad that they brought the blog back. It's something I look forward to. Kind of like how we also always used to look out for the newsletter. Like we would want to see what was going on in the community because they had a little community page. We want to see what the devs are saying. It's kind of a kindred spirit to that, which I'm kind of nice. I like it, and I'm kind of grateful for it.
You know what? You're right. It kind of has replaced the newsletter. I think they do. I think they found their medium. I think that was important from them because they've tried different mediums. They've tried live streaming. They've tried videos. They've tried shorts. They've tried all these things, and none of them have really worked. But I think the blog works.
mean, well,
I think the
they
blogs
had to
work for
stop
them.
doing shorts because Joppa wasn't streaming for a very long time.
Right. But I don't know that the shorts were hugely successful in the way that they could have been.
Yeah.
Well, they can't be poignant either, right? Like it can't. It's just shorts are just a quick joke, right? It's not. It can't be the way you feed information to people.
Right. And so I really think that the blogs are their medium. I think that they should stick with that. Lean into what you're good. That's what I tried to do. That's why my streams are all about fancy intros, flashy graphics, and all this other stuff because like after that I'm really not that interesting. So I have to lean into that.
Mr. C, you're supposed to dance here. If you're on camera, you have to dance when the Fireball song comes on.
Fireball.
Do.
Indeed. All right, BRK, are we ready to move on? Are we ready to move to...
Are you ready to move up this hill? Now that you're up the hill, you should move past and show us some of this beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, look at that big, beautiful Burke footage.
All right, let's hit the Joppa and then let's talk about some Joppa streaming.
Hey Joppa, you get me so excited about classes and abilities. When you say you're someone I come and friends for me. Hey Joppa, I hoped your words were pure gold. My broken heart is my fault, so now I carry around an extra shaker of salt. Hey Joppa.
I was trying to. Oh, are we not? They can't hear us, right?
No, I hit the wrong. Well, they can now. The problem with doing it live is if Draq hits the wrong button, you're gonna definitely hear the wrong thing.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
All right. Well, Joppa is back. He is streaming. He's got 2 streams under his belt since the airing of this rewind.
It's heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he did too.
I was also shocked that he did too. I knew he was going to do one, but doing the second one was pretty cool. So I've got a lot of thoughts about Joppa streaming. What did you guys think about Joppa streaming, Mr. C? Go.
I'm glad he's back. I didn't catch up on all the details and all the rules because I only saw a little bit of that first stream. But it's good that he's like, hey, this isn't going to be a question answering stream anymore, you know. And I think
it's important
that
he spells that out early, right? Like it's super important that he just makes sure that people understand where that's from. Honestly, it should be like a tenants, and he posts it in the corner of his stream, and people have to read the tenants and click a yes button before they come in the stream.
Because that got him in a lot of hot water before, because, you know, if you just ask someone off the top of their head, like, hey, do you think bards will be able to play the hurdy-gurdy? And he'll be like, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to play the hurdy-gurdy. Bards play hurdy-gurdy now. News flooding out now. Bards now play hurdy-gurdy. All the MMO media websites, yes. You know, because that happened a lot with a whole bunch of different stuff, and people... Especially with like wipes and EA and stuff like that. So it's good that he's like, hey, I'm waiting until, you know, I'm only going to answer questions that I know the team, like I have my teams. What did he say exactly? It was something like the team like backing or the teams, whatever.
He would say stuff on stream that the other developers were working on and that wasn't final, right? And it was like he was making decisions on development, or at least like he was acting like, you know how it is, like you're just talking, right? And so you just say things and you're like, well, this is the way I think it will go, maybe not actually the way it's going to go. And I'm sure his fellow fellow developers were like, well, wait a minute, like that's not set in stone yet. We still haven't like talked about that. You know, I'd be kind of irritated too, right? And and this is just me. This is not actual knowledge we've gained from anywhere, but this is just really easy to think about, right? Like if one guy on the team is streaming and he makes all the decisions live, and you're just like, wait a minute, like I'd like
whoa, I didn't sign up for that.
I'd at least like a little input, right? And you can see how that would spiral out of control in a real hurry.
Hey, Progeny's coming in next patch. Like, whoa.
I wasn't ready for it. I don't know how Vendini does this. It's so good.
He does it so good. But yeah, that first stream, it was also kind of a weird one because he was like, hey, I'm gonna be making a character and leveling up a character on Stormona, and then he immediately accepted like a bunch of like high level like Kangor gear and stuff, and then he was like, and then it's like, I mean, if you want to see like the experience, I don't think you'd be twinked out, or maybe you would, I don't know. It was just kind of a weird one.
Twinked equipment experience data.
Yeah, exactly.
We need that twink
like,
data.
the really funny part was when he was like, "Oh, I want to do some like gathering testing. I want to see how much like gatherables are selling for, with the economy and whatnot." And we're like, "What economy? There's basically no economy in Pantheon. There hasn't been for years."
Man, it was crazy to see stuff was selling for platinum. Man, we definitely do not play this game enough. We are not even close to a platinum.
Also, the fact that all mobs drop copper doesn't help with that either.
And we didn't do any gold duping, so there's also that.
Oh, yeah, there is
we
that.
don't have mithril. Yep, we don't have mithril because we didn't dupe and we didn't wipe it.
Dymlos, what about you? What did you think of the Joppa streams? Did you get a chance to watch any of it?
Yeah, I was there live for the first one. I was grateful that he's back. He asked some really great questions about what do the people want? Like, what do you want me to play other games? Do you want me to just do this? Because it sounds like he is open to not necessarily playing Pantheon or wants to not do that, make it his own channel, rather than just the Pantheon channel. I'm excited for that. I definitely want to see Joppa play Pretty Derby. I'm gonna donate $100 to make him play Pretty Derby.
Goodness. Wow.
Don't start that bad voodoo, because you know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna donate like $2,000.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna end well for you.
Well, that's fine.
You're gonna get out.
He needs his money. He's not
or something.
He had a sick wife and needs to pay for that. He's got to make this income up somehow.
All right,
let the man
play Bad Rats. Go to it, buddy. Play Bad Rats. One of the
absolutely.
Worst
if he wants to play Raid Shadow Legends,
also
he can
bad.
play Raid Shadow Legends all he wants.
No one's gonna watch it. That's the thing. No one's gonna watch it.
Brutal.
Yeah, but it was good. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad to hear his thoughts. I'm glad to hear his voice. It definitely left a white noise in the community, that's for sure.
Yeah, he did talk about that a little bit. He mentioned about how, the tone of Pantheon changed when he stopped streaming. Like, he's kind of a bulwark for positivity and information. He keeps the information going, so it keeps us more positive, right? And I think that's fair. I think he does keep the tone around Pantheon more positive, and he keeps information flowing. And so it's harder to be negative around Pantheon when he's streaming. Because
questions are being answered rather than AMAs being shut down.
Yeah.
Right? That's the answer.
Yeah.
We have come to the conclusion that Pantheon needs Joppa streaming.
He kind of is the community manager, right? He's the one that's relaying the information to the community.
100%. She got
promoted. She got promoted. She's head QA.
She's not the person anymore.
Yeah. 100%.
Did you not listen to last week's Rewind, Mr. C? Jeez.
Do you not hang on our every word, Mr. C?
Yeah, you're right. I should have watched the Rewind 20 times, and then Dymlos might be able to afford $40 store. Reading good in the neighborhood. Cameras.
Couple other things I liked.
You want me in 4K. You want this pure
I
sexy
want
in 4K.
double the perspectives. I want, slightly to the left and slightly to the right, where it's like really high up for some reason. That's what I want.
Oh my goodness.
Look how good Draq looks on his camera. That's that sweet 4K money. Like, we need that. Chip me some dollars, people.
Also, yes, me too.
I'm kidding.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yes, Mr. Z. I just chipped you money. We're playing a game tomorrow because of that.
Yeah. Don't freaking remind me.
A couple things I noticed. He said that he needs mods. I believe that this is something that we said a long time ago. I'm not.
He said it a long time ago, to be fair, too.
Yeah, fine. And I don't personally want to be a mod. I have no interest in that whatsoever.
You did volunteer your services on that episode of the
That
Rewind,
was
though.
just desperation, though. That wasn't that's what I wanted to do. Like,
oh, okay. Now the truth comes out.
I think, first of all, I don't think I'd be a good mod. I don't have that type of attention to detail. However, Churro Dude is an excellent mod, by the way, because he's modding on my channel, and dude, he's a sniper. You should, if he could get Churro Dude, that would be excellent. I think Redbeard Flynn would be a good mod. There's plenty of people in his community that would love to mod for him, and I think it's just gonna. He said he's something about an application. I think that's a great idea. I think he should have an application. I think he should take some volunteers, and away he goes. Perfect.
Question 1, is Pantheon a dead game? I'm gonna put a maybe for that one.
Is this in our chat?
No. That's the questionnaire that Joppa would have for being a mod.
Oh yeah. There you go. He also,
the interview process is great.
Yeah, he also said, I like this part where he said things have to change. He kind of laid down the law a little bit, and he said he wants to have fun. He doesn't want to like sigh and be sad when he's gonna go to stream. And I completely understand this, right? Like, if
I'm there every Monday.
if things are going downhill and your community's just like raging on you, I can't even imagine. Like, it takes a lot of effort to hit that stream button and be like, okay, I'm going to go live to the world and I'm going to talk about stuff. And like, it's for my introverted self, like, it just takes a lot of emotional capital to do this. And so on top of that, then to have people that are really just, criticizing and bad mouthing your efforts and stuff. I mean, the weight of that has to be crazy. So
all great points.
He wants to have fun. He's going to have fun. He said it's, quote, not going to be a Q&A grind fest, and he will answer what questions he wants. He's not tolerating trolls. He knows he said that before, but this time he's serious. He's not going to be, what was his quote? Quote, he's not going to be Mr. Nice Guy apologist. Not going to do that anymore. Those people are going to be modded out, which is 100%. We support you 100%, Joppa, on that.
And I mean, that's the whole other thing too, is that like, I think a lot, like, especially me, I could tell that he was definitely not having fun when he took that big hiatus from streaming. Like, you could just see his soul leaving his body as everyone asks.
The gray
when
hairs are
Bard's
definitely
coming
piling
out.
up from it, for sure.
Yep. More than usual.
Yeah, 100%. He was there for the launch of Pantheon. He went back and watched the old BRK stream with Brad. I thought that was super fun. The other thing I wanted to say is like, man, I know it was, what, how many years ago? 12 years ago?
10 years?
No, it's older than that. It's like 12, 10, maybe 11, 10, 11 years ago. I came away from watching that stream and I was like, you know what? I like the current graphics better. I do. And I haven't always been there.
Blech.
No,
Blech.
no, I like the current graphics better.
I mean, 10 years ago, okay.
Yeah, I like them better. I think that they've slowly been upgrading what we'll call the more cartoonish graphics, and it's getting back to the style that it kind of was. And I think I like these graphics better. I like the direction they're going with it.
I'll be honest with you, when we
Pantheon
logged
Rest
in
is
for
gonna
the
be
first,
very happy with you, Draq, with you saying that. Just
I
let
know,
you know.
I know. Fine.
I feel like it's gotten a little more cartoony overall. It's polished, but it almost looks more cartoony. Like the red hair of the monk just was like had this sheen and just looked. I don't know. It just didn't feel real, I guess.
That's right. I want my fantasy MMO to feel real. That's what I want.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that what we're all looking for?
I think so.
Yeah.
Just take me into the VR helmet, and if I die in the game, I die in real life. Yeah, let's do it.
Indeed.
Drag would be you and Drag would be so dead.
We would be
So dead.
Dead first within 10 minutes.
I think I'd stand up near a campfire, back into a boss, and kill everybody. It'd be fantastic.
Yep.
All right, let's.
How do you have such a big monitor, 3 big monitors, and you still can't see shit?
On that note, let's head to MMO news.
From the SGL Action News Desk, this is MMO News, featuring your anchors, Draq and Dymlos.
MMO news.
Think it, bro. Quiet Storm.
Oh, Bro Quiet Storm, thanks for
You know
the
what he
super
gets.
chat.
Or should we say, we're eating good in the neighborhood?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Thank you so
you
much.
You wanted 2 fivers, and that's 2 fivers. Get
we
that
did
dollar
it.
store
We did
camera.
it. New
We're
camera's
ready.
on its way. Drag, take care of that.
I'm on it.
It's gonna look like the Game Boy Color camera, where it's just a bunch
Yes.
of weird pixels smashed together. But hey, you'll be able to see him kind of talk at
It's 2
2
pixel
frames a
camera.
second.
Speaking of 2 pixels smashed together, there is a new game that, while we have not been following, has quasi been on the horizon. And one of our favorite content creators was at one time one of his most anticipated games ever. And that would be Camelot Unchained. Yeah, exactly. Supposed to release in 2026, early access in 2026. Are you guys excited about Camelot Unchained early access?
You can
Okay.
see how excited I am. So
I mean, Mr. C, that's how you
excited.
always look and talk.
I always look at title. So excited.
I'll be honest with you, Jack. After watching that thing that they put out, the little teaser that they put out like a month ago, right? It looked good, man. It looked good. I would totally be down for a quick revisit to Hibernia if that was such a thing. I don't know what they're going to change up. I assume it's going to be the same 3 realms. Hopefully they take a page out of Eden's book and rebalance the 3 realms, because Hibernia was so underpowered. It can't be like that anymore. So yeah, no, I would be totally down for going to play that game for sure. Even with PvP. Mr. C already said his piece.
That's all you got? Just no?
I mean, I don't know anything about Camelot Unchained other than that it's been in development forever. And
Like a
I mean, I guess
certain other MMO.
if After Dark was playing it and they held a gun to my head, I guess I would play it as well and be forced to have fun.
It is
That means he's part of the team, Drac. Did you hear that? It's formally committed to the After Dark for forever.
He is. I heard that what I heard is he's committed to playing a Spearow and leading the team on the PvP charge.
I can't wait for that.
This is
I can't even get 2 people
This is gonna be amazing.
to look at something, let alone direct them.
For me,
I think it's great.
For me, I think that, man, because I followed it, I think maybe a little bit closer than you guys have. Man, this whole thing has been a hot mess. Like, you think Pantheon and VR has been a hot mess? Like, they are nothing compared to Pantheon. compared to Camelot Unchained. Like, this whole thing has been just an absolute dumpster fire. They did the same thing as Pantheon. They launched a separate game that was going to precede the MMO, and the community just raged. I remember when
it seems like a lot of them have done that because Ashes of Creation did the exact same
they
thing.
did the same thing too. Apparently, that's a big trap that developers are falling into, because both of those things I think have been canceled since they announced them.
I mean, all for Pantheon, Ashes, and Camelot Unchained, all three of those things got canceled. Or I wouldn't say Pantheon got canceled, but like the 247 stuff definitely got like super back shelved.
We're just gonna sweep that under the rug. Pay no attention. These
Yeah,
are not the
yeah.
droids you're looking for. Yeah, and just like Mark Jacobs has said a lot of very inflammatory things. They created their own MMO engine. Like, they don't use Unity, they don't use Unreal. They created their own engine that's caused lots of problems. Like, it's just been a hot mess. So,
But that teaser, bruh.
that teaser.
You can't say that teaser didn't look good.
I mean,
Listen, all they have to do is just take
is there
Guardians of
another
the Camelot
teaser?
and just shove it through the Unreal Engine, and it'll be the best game ever. That's how it works.
I mean,
you just shove it in Unreal, and then it'll be the best game ever.
yikes.
Done.
There was a few things in that teaser that like are very concerning. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but like the guy's on top of the cliff and he starts walking on the cliff, and all of a sudden the cliff is up to his waist. Like, the teaser had lots of issues. Like, and I get it. It's still in EA. It's still getting ready, but
We have stuff in Pantheon that we walk up to our chest and
I know
it's the same.
Listen, I'm very aware. I don't know. I think it could be, from everything that I have. Now, I don't religiously follow Camelot Unchained, but the little window shopping that I've done, the people that are diehard Camelot people are not happy with how the development's going. They're not happy with how the game is going. They've lost faith in Mark Jacobs, basically, and that they think that this is just the final cash grab, the final just like nosedive to try to recoup a little bit of money from what is ultimately
Cash grab.
yeah, pretty. Oh, dude, that sounds like an amazing song for Mana Rohan.
Someone write that down. Someone write that one down for Man Rohan.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it in chat. So that it'll be here forever. The final cash grab.
yeah.
There you go.
So I would not hold my breath for this. I'm kind of with. I think Dymlos has a good plan. I think we peek into it and we kind of see how it is when it launches into early access. You know, I don't mind throwing $40 at it or $50 or whatever, right? And just kind of seeing. And
Eat into the cash grab. Oh yeah.
if it's
I mean, that's what everyone did for Pantheon too, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't a cash grab. It is a real game.
right,
But when EA started, everyone tossed in $50 and they made a boatload of money. It was great.
And for that, I'm totally fine with that plan. If it's hot garbage, then you know it's hot garbage. I feel like this Camelot Unchained is in the genre that we like, so I feel like we at least have to try.
I mean, I feel like if it's really bad and makes us really mad, that's better for us. Not good for Camelot Unchained, but that's really good for us because that's just content.
Yep. All right, Camelot Unchained done. Let's move on to the top 5.
5,
Draq, I'm so disappointed in you.
4,
Luckily, every week I dominate this list and just destroy Dymlos.
3,
I thought you would just tuck your head between,
No
your butt
way!
cheeks.
No, my list is
And
amazing.
It's not at all.
2,
Oh, already your list is the worst. Your list is the worst.
1.
All right, top 5.
Top 5.
So far in
Are
2025,
you doing the list live? Are
I'm-
you popping up a Word doc and doing the list live?
I'm undefeated. No, I'm not. I'm not that.
Yeah,
Oh
that's too
my
bad. I wanted everyone to see how many mistakes.
No
you
way,
made. You're
that's-
trying to type those words
That's
out.
gonna be a hot mess if I do that.
I mean, how hard can it be? I mean, come on. It's
Oh,
like,
come
it's
on,
triple
Jack.
text.
No.
Come on, Draq. Come
No,
on.
not happening. Not happening. You're just gonna have to imagine it.
Let's face it, Mr. Forgall. We're lost.
You say how hard can it be, but then there's me fumbling around with a text document live. It's not gonna be good.
Oh, it'd be great. I think it'd be fun to watch. Should be good content
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, but maybe next time.
Maybe
Then you'll
next time.
misspell something, and then everyone will be like, haha, funny.
Dude, I post all my graphics in the Rewind raid chat, not partially because I think it's cool that the people that are in the raid chat, our Patreons, get to kind of see stuff before we release it, but also so they can spell check it.
That is the problem is you don't do it every time.
I know.
You do it
Sometimes I forget.
every other time.
Yeah, sometimes
we definitely had a typo last week.
Oh, did we? It's
Oh.
not surprising. Not surprising.
That's fine. That's fine.
You know, play to your strengths. Spelling is not one of mine.
Yep.
Anyway,
Just make AI do it. What are you doing?
Beepo Beep top 5 video games, number 5 Transformers.
well, today we are going to cover the top 5 things we like about BRK so far. And I know we kind of talked about that a little bit before, but we didn't talk about what we love, the top 5. We didn't put it in list form. So we're going to list it out here. And as per usual, I will go first because I am the undefeated champion of 2025. I've only had one tie, and that was when we did a list together. So
get out of here.
I mean, you tied when I was on there last time because they were both.
Oh yeah,
bad.
and Mr. C tied us. That's also true. Yeah, so 2 ties. So 15 wins, 2
Are
ties.
you going to judge us again, Mr. C,
0
for our
losses.
crappy lists?
I think
Are you
this
awarding
is
points again?
such a narrow scope. It's going to be hard for Draq to fuck this up.
That's true. That is true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Joppa has come to my defense.
Uh-huh.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, exactly. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
If I were to have an answer for that question, I think that would be very strange.
We're not afraid to explain.
Indeed,
Okay,
indeed,
okay.
Savannah. All right, enough with the soundboard.
Top 5.
All right, top 5. Number 5 for me. I like that things are new. I just the new things. I like new content. I like new stuff. We've always said that their success with Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is going to be determined by how fast they can crank out content. And BRK is new, so number 5, new content. Love it.
I feel like this is the first thing you thought of, and you ended up putting it at 5.
Listen,
and it needs to be a lot higher than this.
Maybe we only had 5 things, so you could
only think of 5
This was not the
things.
easiest list to make.
Yeah,
I agree.
We
I
only
agree.
played for about 4.5 hours, so we don't have like the full breadth of experience.
Okay. But this certainly shouldn't be number 5. Your list is bunk.
Oh,
This
whatever
should be
to
like
you.
number
God,
number 2 or
Dymlos.
1.
Maybe.
Anyway, number 5 for Dymlos. I'm telling you, though it didn't say it in the patch notes, there was some sort of visual update. Either the zone itself has been more painstakingly developed and painted and brought to life, but everything looked a lot, I don't want to say crisper, but it just stood out more. And maybe that's because we're used to deep, dark dungeons like Halnir or the white snow that is Hangor, and it just doesn't look visually pleasing. But this zone looks great. Like, it looks really good. Like, it's from almost a different game. It's so good. So yeah, number 5 for me is if there wasn't a visual update in the patch notes, I think there was something that they just didn't tell us that they did. It just looks a ton better.
I don't think it looks like a different game. I think you're smoking crack.
No, I am, but that's besides the point.
I don't think there was a visual update either. I think that, as you said, I think they more painstakingly created this zone. I'm sure as they go along, they're getting better at creating zones because just the process.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, and so I think that it's really well done. I really like what I've seen so far, and so I would agree with all that. But I don't I don't think. As
You
far as
don't think there was a patch
a
update?
visual update, I don't know about that. I think you might just be smoking.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking at your screen right now, and it just looks so good.
It does. It does look good. There's no, except for the sky. What is with the sky?
Well, that will, yeah.
Ugh.
Can't win them all.
Can we bring back the old sky?
Please.
It's terrible. Even Monsters and Memories has a better sky than this.
Wow.
Mr. C, number
It's
5.
so sad.
Sorry, Dymlos. My number 5 is it's new.
Oh, you guys are the worst.
New.
Have you even made a top 5 list before?
Yeah, my last top 5, perfection.
Perfection.
This top 5, you know, it's a Draq top 5. You know,
Whoa.
you just slide underneath the door.
It's on rails.
You just push it through.
Whoa.
You know, turning that late, crappy homework assignment. You're just like, listen, it's gonna be terrible, but whatever. I turn it in, it's done.
Oh, Draq.
Brutal. You guys are ruthless.
Hilarious.
All right. Well, that leads me to number 4. Number 4 for me is that we had to adjust our gameplay. I like the fact that these mobs are tricky. They're forcing us to do things. They're forcing us to stand in certain places. They're forcing us to read abilities. This is what I liked about Hounders, right? VR does a really good job of making you adapt to things. Like, you can't just go in with your pre-designed rotation on your DPS class. I can't just use my I was off the macro. I was macroless for 4.5 hours. Like, I was actually
Whoa.
paying attention to what the heck was going on, and it was good. I loved it. I don't want to be able to play this game with a macro and just sit there and do stuff, right? I want to be forced to pay attention to what's going on, and it made me do that, and I really appreciated that. Number 4.
Boring.
You're boring. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is not necessarily about BRK, so my list is bunk too. But I really enjoyed playing. No, Draq, you wanted this in there, so I put it in there because I know you forgot. But playing our alts, I'm really glad that we're shaking it up. Other than Draq being just a lukewarm wizard with pets, and Vendini playing the better healer, but. There was a time I'm getting used to playing the monk, and I just hit level 20, and I got my first skill that is, instead of you just pressing the button, you actually have to hold the button.
Oh, yeah.
And I mentioned that this is a quote unquote gateway drug to action combat RPGs. So I wanted to make you wanted it in the top 5, Drac, so I made sure that it got in the top 5. So I really enjoyed playing our alts, and it's a different pace than the warrior, and it's fun. Although I still really like the warrior, I still like being the tank. I think our group is fed up of me being the tank for a while, and we're going to let someone else do it.
We're not fed up of you being the tank. We're just fed up of you having to work.
Oh, yeah, that's also true.
We're just going to call you Nathan Napalm Part 2, just like all you do is work. Well, what about you, Mr. C? What do you got for number 4?
My number 4 is that the enemies use a lot of class abilities that the players get, like there's an archer or whatever it is, and he has, like, you know, aim to kill and aim shot, and he has a bunch of abilities that you will know as a player and be like, oh wow, that's bad, I don't like that. And I think the warrior does like a shield throw, or is it a paladin? I forget who gets the shield throw, but like there's a shield throw ability. I think it's really cool. It's not just like these enemies do one thing. They do a wide variety of things, and it's very fun.
Yes, we do still need to get a handle on the instant casting of everything and the repeat instant casting of everything.
Yes, that's the most annoying part.
That is because when I cancel the dumb guy's ability to call for help,
spawn a new dude.
Yeah, spawn another dude, call for help, whatever, and then he just immediately can't cast it again, but I can't immediately recast my interrupt again. Like, it feels like I'm being cheated. That's what it really feels like. So.
Yeah,
that's just it's tough. They just need to tweak that. That'll be fixed soon enough, and then it won't seem so dense. But I loved it. I love that it was no matter what, it's calling people.
Yeah,
I wish it, instead of it being a spell that just summons someone, I wish it actually would be able to call someone from around. Like,
oh my goodness,
the mechanic is like, it doesn't matter how far away, it just brings the next closest mob to the group.
We already
but not
did
like
this.
aggro anything else.
That's way too.
It was a
No, no,
bad.
no,
It
but
was a
that's
bad plan.
yeah, but it can't like spawn everybody else. It just is a call for one thing to come running. It can't be like an area shout.
No, but
it just finds the nearest NPC.
Yeah.
And brings them. That one NPC, no spawning everything else.
They did that in the Froststone. What the heck? Oh, why can't I think of it?
Hangor.
Hangor. They did that in Hangor, but the problem is that you do the one that shouts, and then it brings one other, and then the one other that comes shouts.
That's what I'm saying. It can
brings the
only
next
bring one other. It can't chain that. It only brings one more, no matter what.
I'm just happy. It
Shut
seems like they have vertical aggro under control. That's what I'm happy about. So,
you're an easy cracker to.
I am an easy cracker to cheese. Where are we at? Number 3.
Numero 3.
Did you say you're number 3?
No.
I said my number 4.
So I'm up for number 3.
Yes.
Which is, we died a few times. I'm super excited that we died a few times.
This is your top 5 of BRKs that we died.
I like, not that we died, because there's moments where
I love losing experience.
When I die to stuff for dumb reasons, but that we died in real ways that were not like being stupid, right? We died learning things, and I just like the whole process of like, learning something, having to struggle against it, and then accomplishing it. Like that pattern to me is super rewarding. I feel like if I die to something, but then I come back and I figure it out, and then we accomplish it, then I feel like I've progressed. Like not within like gear or level or anything, but just as a player, I progressed. Like I'm now smart enough, which is hard for me to say, but I'm now smart enough to beat this encounter because I've now learned how it works. And so I, as a player, progressed, and that makes me feel good. So I like that we died. I like that we then conquered. I like that we progressed. It's a fun loop for me.
Yeah, you're right. And honestly, there's a few ways that it's blocking us from falling off bridges and stuff too. Like, there were several times where I got kicked where we almost just barely just landed on the ledge. I feel like that's built in. So there are places where you can for sure get kicked off, but there are other places where I think it's going to stop you from getting kicked off.
Right. Yeah, I didn't feel like there was a lot of people that posted that it was totally unfair. They're getting punting all over the place. But I felt like if I was paying attention to where the mob was and if he was going to punt me, where I would go, like I didn't get punted off the whole night. And for me, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
I feel like unfair is like Halnir round 1 where the Ravagers would stun and ravage, and then your tank would be dead, and you wouldn't be able to do anything. That's a little unfair.
Yeah. Yep. All right, Dymlos, you're number 3.
My number 3 is a tribute to our dear friend Theric, and number 3 is the lore we didn't see.
Wow.
Wow.
All right,
Wow. I've been told by multiple people that there's a story, that there's perception, and that there's all that there's a whole quest line. It's very interesting. It's very engaging.
Well, you don't get to see it at level 20, that's for sure.
We have not hit it yet, or we passed it. We moved for something. I don't know what it is, but we did, by naturally playing, we didn't get it.
So here's a Cliff Notes version of what we saw on our level 20 characters. There's a guy at the front gate, and he's like, "Oh, you going to Black Rose Keep, are you? All right." And then we see lumberjacks, and that's basically the extent of the
and they
lore.
want to kill us. Lumberjacks want to kill us.
Lumberjacks, and there's a dude at the front who's very friendly. That's all we know.
Right, and there's also crystal meth in the basement of Black Rose Keep, which they are selling to apparently everyone.
I mean, it's good. It's that green meth. It's better than that blue meth that they sold on that other show that we're not going to mention.
100%.
Breaking Good.
Breaking Good. What about your number 3, Dymlos?
I just said it. It was lore.
Oh, Lord. Your number 3, Mr. C.
My number 3 is it's a wide level of content. It's all the way from level 15 to basically 40. That's a large radius of people. And also, lets more people experience the new content. It's not like Ash Breathers where a lot of players aren't going to get to their mid-30s to even touch it, us included. And
Well, we're
you
getting
know,
there.
this is it's exciting when something's new and you can actually do it in a game like this, in an MMO like this. You know.
Yep. Number 2. I gotta go look at my list. Number 2.
This is how the sausage is made, people.
This is how
You're
it's
getting
made.
this live. This is what we're doing.
This is
Tuesdays at
This is all the
10
stuff
p.m.
that
Central.
Dymlos cuts out every week.
Just wait till you hear. Just go back and listen to another episode after you hear this episode. You'll be
And
like,
you'll be like,
"Damn, that Dymlos
It's
might be
like-
the greatest sound editor of all time."
Draq sounds so smooth on the rewinds normally, but what the heck was happening there?
He usually is really great making perfectly poignant sentences and not rambling on. Oh wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Draq.
Number 2. It seems like we really just scratched the surface of BRK. I really like that a lot. Like, we barely dipped our toe in, but it wasn't like Ash Breathers where like we barely dipped our toe in, but we didn't go anywhere, right? We didn't go anywhere in Ash Breathers. We got like, we moved from the gate to like a little bit farther in the gate. In BRK, we actually moved through some content. We moved on some bridges. We moved through the basement a little bit. Like, we actually progressed through the dungeon a little bit before we got to mobs that were too high for us. In Ash Breezers, it did not feel that way. We just, bam, we hit the wall right away, and we're just like, no farther. So this thing really feels massive, and according to everyone that's posting on the Discord and all the other things, to Vandraad, to everybody else, like, this thing is gargantuanly huge, and I really like that. I like big sprawling zones. I want to explore the whole thing. I think this is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to get to all of it.
I like big zones. I cannot lie.
I like big zones. Oh, no.
Yikes. We're gonna get copyright struck for that.
It's fine. Number 2.
I dare you, copyright strikers, to copyright that. I dare you.
Number 2, Dymlos.
Number 2 is hashtag keep Pantheon hard. You said it in number 4 and number 3 of yours, Draq, but this all goes to having great dispositions on mobs, making us really think and watch what we're doing and make choices about the moves that we use at the right time. This is exactly what Pantheon has been talking about for over a decade now, and they really have done a great job here. What happens, unfortunately, from here is all the little babies are gonna whine and bitch, like we've already seen posts. It's already in the Discord, people. This cannot be adjusted down to fit everyone's terrible gameplay. You need to get better at the game. You need to be paying attention. This is not a game that you can just quote unquote Draq it, where you just make a macro and go. You have to be able to click certain abilities at certain times. You have to be paying attention, and you have to be working together as a group, or you're not going to be able to play the game. This is what Pantheon is. The fact that we have taken this out of Hangor and we have taking this out of Halmir is unfathomable. You are ruining our game by saying you can't get good at the game. Just play the game. Just play the game with good people. Bring your fucking friends and play the game and learn how to play the game right, the right way that Pantheon wants you to play the game, and tell me that it's not fun. It's challenging. You overcome adversity. You feel great about it when you do it and are successful at it. It has to be hard. It cannot be this watered down Pantheon because you're a little baby bitch. It cannot be that way. This is the perfect zone. Please do not adjust anything about this zone other than maybe that spell where we have to interrupt it and that. But everything else, keep it hard. Joppa, listen to my words. Don't listen to these people anymore. It's ruining the game. Please just keep it hard.
I mean, chat really likes what you said.
Fuck yeah, they do. They're smart. That's why they're in our chat.
I mean,
I'm sorry. This game, I need to make friends to play this game. I'm out. I'm sorry. I just want to play a single player game. I want to play Skyrim again.
Indeed. What about number 2 for you, Mr. C?
My number 2 is that it's big. It's huge, like Joppa Tools.
Huge Joppa Tools.
I just love it's
a beautiful zone.
It's unfathomably big. You can see how fucking big it is. In Draq's like footage over there, like there were parts in the stream where it was like we move forward a bit and we're like we can see the castle in the distance. How big is it? I don't know. Very
It's
big.
so big that Draq could fall off and die.
I mean, I could fall off and die anywhere, but
Yep.
Yep. All right, that leads me to my number 1. My number 1 is, of course, the verticality. I talked a little bit about it when we were talking about Vandraad. I just think that VR does this better than any other MMO I've ever seen. Just the verticalness of it, just the stairs and the towers and the going up, the going down, it just is really, really cool. I like the climbing. I like the just the sheer the mountains around it. It's just so fun. It really, really adds depth to the game in a way that I would have never guessed that it would have if you would have told me about that. Because in the beginning I was like climbing whatever, like it's fine, but like I don't care about climbing in my MMO. I absolutely love it. I love climbing in Pantheon. I love the verticalness that we can get to, and I just think it's great. It's my number 1.
That's a good one. I agree with you. I didn't know I needed climbing until we got climbing.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really play much of Breath of the Wild, but this really speaks to on a whole different level. It's not even close in Breath of the Wild compared to Pantheon. It's just really nice to explore. That's why we'll never see 5 feathers again. So, nope, that's a good number 1, Draq. Although you talked about it in 2 of your other ones, but whatever.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Easy. What about your
Gonna
number 1,
introduce
Tom?
my number 1. There
No,
you go.
I don't care about your number 1.
Clipped.
What?
No, here you both you idiots is where number 1 belongs. All this shit is new. It's a new place and we're having fun. Duh. Guys, not number 5. Number 1. It's new and
Counterpoint,
awesome.
if it was new and it was a hot pile of crap, then it wouldn't
That's still the
fucking
best part
matter.
of it. Everything else
Oh,
will
hey,
be
it's new,
still
but
under it.
everyone zones in and dies instantly. Oh man, we're getting great content. That doesn't mean, okay?
Even if it's terrible, it's still number 1 is new. Even if it's number 1, or even if
And
it's
-2 for Dymlos.
shitty. Well, you're not pointing, so I don't care.
Okay.
Okay. Fine, Mr. C, what's your number 1?
My number 1, which
And
is
if it's the same as
actual
Drax?
true answer, the true answer, it's challenging. It's challenging and it's rewarding, where you learn how the enemies are doing stuff and then you're slowly getting better and getting used to their mechanics and stuff. And I feel like, you know, hey, if you want really good experience, you head to Black Rose Keep. If you want easy, boring experience that's slower, then you do Red Tents or whatever the equivalent is of whatever level. It's like, hey, if you want a level but do it really slowly and really boring to where you're falling asleep, then yeah, you do Red Tents or whatever. But if you want something to keep you awake and exciting and with drops and stuff, then yeah, you head to Black Rose Keep. That's how I feel like it should be. And I feel like that's how it kind of is right now. Maybe there could be a little more experience for Black Rose Keep. I don't know. We haven't really done a whole lot of experiencing in Black Rose Keep. But yeah, there's just so many mechanics that kept us on our toes. Like, oh, there's wolves attacking us. We got to get rid of the wolves. Oh, mercenaries that they hire on the spot and they break meds. So we got to deal with that. You know, we play this game because we like the difficulty. We don't play this game because we want it to be easy breezy street. You know, we don't want this to be We don't want this to be live WoW or whatever, a live MMO, live Elder Scrolls Online. I'm just gonna throw them all under the bus. We play it because we want it to be difficult. And you know what? This isn't a game for everybody. If you don't like it, then that's fine. You know, that's just the nature of humanity. We're all not gonna like the same things. You know, Dymlos loves popcorn chicken and eating at gas stations. I don't like those things as much.
You forgot great popcorn.
He was just talking about the grocery or the
Yeah,
gas station.
I'm
food.
with you. You know, Andy in chat brings up a great point, not to, demolish Dymlos' number one, but technically it's not.
It was your number 5 too.
At least it wasn't my number one. My number 5 got destroyed. Your number 1 got destroyed.
Your number 1 was Your number 1 was also your 3 and 4, asshole.
And then we end it and say everybody lost equally.
Indeed. Everybody lost equally. Well, you know who else lost? Because I forgot to put the Ender movie in, so we're not going to get a fancy...
No, it's our best bumper and you forgot to put it in?
What about the Patreons? What about the raid party? Didn't they answer? Or they didn't answer, did they?
No, they didn't. No, we didn't even give them a shot this time.
We didn't even give it to them. It's
Wow.
live. We're not doing this live.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they had time to answer where we could read it and
But
make
you only
fun
give
of
them a
them.
half
All right.
hour.
Oh, jeez. What do you expect from me? This is a lot.
Here, I'll just make it up. Dwimble puts in, I haven't played anything in Pantheon wise in 6 months to a year.
No, Dwimble's top 5 would be camp, area. There you go.
Annoying Llama's
That's
top
top
5
5.
is the music is clean AF. Archbishop.
Candy Shell.
Archbishop gives us 5 really satirical and sarcastic,
thought-provoking.
Yeah, it's probably like number 5. Is it released on time or something? You know.
Screech actually does the homework that is assigned and gives us 3 fantastic top 5s. Yeah, you're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome?
All right, time to go. It's time to say goodbye. Mr. C.
Oh, I can't even.
Don't you have a bumper for this?
I do,
No,
but
he
I
said he didn't have it.
I didn't prep it. I forgot the
Oh my
Ender
God,
bumper.
all right.
It's our best
Before
bumper, and you
leave,
fucking forgot it.
something. Sorry, man.
Here's one final word.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Before you've
And then we
forgotten
all
all
cry
that
at the
you've
same
heard,
There is a moment in
between.
between.
Take
Stay
me
here
a
a while.
while,
Listen to me. Yay! We're sorry, man, Rohan. We're sorry.
He's really
He
going to
just
enjoy
showed up
that. I
in
hope
Twitch
he
chat. Hey
listened.
guys, hope you're having fun. We're having so much fun.
Awesome.
So much fun.
Yeah, so final thoughts on BRK, Draq. Go.
My final thoughts is I think it was a total win for VR. I think it was great. I think that I think it was really good. There's no, I don't think they could have done it too much better than what they did it. And I'm really happy for them. And I heap all the praise on them. I think this is a total win. I think maybe this could elevate Pantheon a little bit. They're going to get a little bit of a boost out of it. I don't think that this is going to somehow just like massively boost them, but I think it's a little bump, and I think it's needed, and I love it because I'm all for Pantheon, and and when they do a great job at something, I want to make sure that we say that, and so I think they did a great job. Good job, all the developers. Thumbs up. You rock.
For sure. I can't say that better. They really did a fine job with the zone. I know it's 10 years in the making, and we can beat the dead horse on this zone too, but they did a great job. This was well thought out. The mob placement is good. The difficulty is exactly where I want it. And I hope they don't back down, maybe a little bit tuning, making sure that our things that we do to affect the battle matter, like interrupting things, like get that fixed. Other than that though, so far so good. The outside is good. I feel like after a few, maybe couple weeks on the outside, we should probably take our our mains in there and see what a group of 35s can do. I know it's
Yeah,
still middle of the pack for this zone, but I'd like to get inside and see what it looks like in there too.
be fun. Mr. C, close this out.
Yeah, it's good. I don't have any complaints. I would love to see more lore, but ultimately, we just need more. You know, we need more game. There's so much more game left, and hopefully they can keep the train chug-a-lugging on, and hopefully we'll be there someday.
Indeed.
Word.
All right, guys, that's what we got for today. Hey, big shout out to Mr. C for joining us today. Make sure you go check out his channel on the YouTube, on the Twitch.
Yep. Mr. Coddleshire.
Mr. Coddleshire. Make sure you go support him. We always appreciate him. He reads the Rewind stuff every week. Fantastic member of the Pantheon community. What do you got going on this week, Mr. C?
Tomorrow.
What do you got going
Mr.
on
C, what's
tomorrow?
going on tomorrow?
What's going on tomorrow is Dymlos is forcing me to play Aerobiz Supersonic. You describe it, Dymlos. You know it better than I do.
It's, if you know, you know, it's a kawaii game. So they made such beautiful games as Nobunaga's Ambition and SimCity and all those games. But in this one, Aerobiz Supersonic, we are the CEO of an airline company, and we're going to take on world domination
Oh my goodness.
through the air travel.
He sucked you into the airplane game. He's told me this story like 4
Yeah.
times.
Well,
we're doing it.
he threw me a 20er on
Nice.
as a super chat, and that's
Mr. C can be bought.
kind of being forced to, you know, with enough money, I will play almost anything.
Oh, let's do that.
But yeah, also on top of that, I'll be streaming more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines on Tuesday, Thursday, because that'll be leading up to the release of Bloodlines 2, which will probably be a hot pile of mess, but it'll be a fun pile of mess for all the wrong reasons. And also, I did a video where to start gaming. Be sure to check that out. It got restricted. It didn't get restricted like age restricted, but it got like restricted where it's not showing up in people's feeds and it's kind of like not showing up. So be sure to check that out and send it support.
Share it with your friends.
They put you as a recommended channel and then you fucked it up. That's the problem. They gave you a chance and you ruined it.
All right, guys.
The slightest chance.
We are out. We are not going to have our normal ender credits. What we are going to have is the Chaos Theory. I love bumpers. So I made a new intro video for Chaos Theory.
This is not a bumper.
It's not a bumper. It's a whole, it's an intro. So it is premiering today on the Rewind. So I hope you enjoy it.
Did you tell them?
Did I? Yeah, I showed it to them. They love it. Yep. They dig it. So
Okay.
Premiering.
Glad they could be here for the Rewind to see it.
Oh, I didn't tell them I was putting it on the Rewind today. I didn't tell them that.
Oh, well, damn it, Draq. Come on.
I mean, that probably would have been a wise thing to do, but I didn't do it. I
Whatever.
thought about it last minute.
I hate my own show. I'm never going to promote anything.
Whatever.
Draq,
We will be back
Draq.
next week with a much more curated experience.
Hopefully.
Everybody wave bye-bye to the people. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Sorry, static group, we come alive. Pineapple, arrows fly, shadows dance. Old school quests, we take our chance. Whispers weave, magic light. Chaos calls us to the fight. Pixel dreams, battle cries. Party strong where our legend lies. From the grind to victory, this is our chaos theory. We play together side by side through dungeons deep where monsters hide. Every wipe we rise again. Chaos theory never ends. Let's meet the team. Fought the fame. Let's meet the team. Zealot the ranger, sharp and true. Airy enchants with magic too. Essence fire burns fierce and bright.